Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're here with a brand new team built by David Koutesh, a well-known UK player. He goes by HamsterMania Online. I will link his Twitch and his Twitter down below if you guys want to go check him out. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into things here. Rocking a team of Coalossal, Weavile, Gastrodon, Gyarados, Excadrill, and Braviary. So really cool team here. Basically, the whole point, I believe, is to go for that Surf with Weavile, so you can trigger the Steam Engine ability on Coalossal, as well as a Weakness Policy. So that will not only give you the Weakness Policy boost of +2, but it will also give you the Steam Engine boost of, I believe it's +4 speed? I believe? Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is +4. But we are going to find Snorlax VGC here, rocking a Sand team. And honestly, I don't think I can just lead the Weavile Coalossal here. I think Gyarados probably makes a lot of sense. However, am I Moxie or am I Intimidate? The question is, if I'm Intimidate, I can't really lead it. Let's check summary here. I am Intimidate, so it's tough to lead because of the Braviary on my opponent's end, so I will not lead it. I will bring him into back, however. I definitely am going to bring my own Braviary. And almost Scarf Weavile seems tempting. That should actually outspeed Excadrill still, I think. Once again, don't quote me on it. But I think that should still outspeed Excadrill after Sandrush. I think my own Excadrill into back also looks really, really good. Although, what's stopping me from leading it? Actually, nothing's stopping me from leading it. This does not beat Rotom at all, so I need something to beat Rotom. Gastrodon probably does just that. And like I said, I do think Gyarados is probably one of the better Pokemon here. I just gotta watch for that Rotom. So do I think Coalossal might still be better? I think it might still be better in the long run here. In fact, I'm gonna keep Coalossal. This is definitely gonna... Did I just time out? I timed out. I'm not getting Coalossal. So we're gonna time out right here, and we're gonna make the best of this. So Sableye versus Snorlax, and we're gonna see what we get. Hopefully, honestly, I don't know how that works in this game. Do I get any of my selections? I should still get the ones I had locked in, right? He is gonna lead a Rotom Hitmontop here for my opponent. I'm going to see what I get. We are going to go Excadrill Braviary. So, is this just my top 2 Pokemon, or did I... No, I led this. I selected this as a lead. Okay. I'm going to have to see what I ended up getting into back. Braviary is going to get that Defiant boost, which is actually fantastic right now. So that puts a lot of immediate pressure on right now. I'm going to go Pokemon, see what I did end up getting. I did end up getting that Weavile, so not the greatest mod in the world here, but we're going to make it work. I think immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to swap to Weavile. Just because I am scared of that Rotom going for the Hydro Pump. And I could go Max Knuckle, but I think I'd rather not Dynamax here, and I'm just going to try and get it. I'm going to Protect. Just because I feel like he might go for something like a Fake Out and a Thunderbolt into this slot, and I want to keep Braviary for a little bit later. So Weavile's going to come in here. Obviously exert some pressure, not that it really matters too much right now. And we're going to see a Dynamax on his end immediately. I'd imagine maybe the Rotom. I'd be shocked if it's that Hitmontop. So I'm going to guess Rotom here. We're going to find out very shortly. Yeah, it is going to be that washing machine there. So giant washing machine on my opponent's end. Going to be able to do laundry a little bit faster than the rest of us. But that's alright. We're not worried about that. We're worried about this battle right now. And Hitmontop's actually just going to go straight for a helping hand. So we might be seeing a immediate, I was going to say Gigavolt Havoc, but that's not the case anymore. I guess it's just Max Lightning now. It is indeed, I can't speak English. It is indeed going to be a Max Lightning into that Braviary through Protect, and that's going to do massive damage. So I'd imagine this Rotom outspeeds me. And I'm not too concerned because this does allow me to swap Excadrill back in for the Braviary. I am going to get my Citrus Berry off here with Braviary though, which is respectable, but I am going to die to a Max Lightning. So I do have to swap out. Question becomes, what do I was worried about Rotom, and it looks like Rotom's going to do exactly what I didn't want it to do. Question becomes, what's the play? What if I just Throat Chop the Rotom for some damage, and I'm going to try and get Excadrill in here. I don't know if this is the correct play or not, but I feel like he has to be scared of Braviary potentially setting up a Tailwind. And because of that, I am going to go with this play. Excadrill's Mold Breaker. Excadrill's going to break the mold, of course. Hitmontop is going to go Helping Hand. We're going to see what my opponent wants to go for here. Hopefully it's going to be another Max Lightning. Weavile Throat Chop will, of course, be going first. That actually did a decent chunk of damage. And it's going to be Max Geyser, so that's really well played. Probably going into that Braviary slot. Yep, so Excadrill is indeed going to live on Focus Sash, so not the end of the world here. Really nice play for my opponent there not to go for the Max Lightning, respecting the fact that he knows that he can get that attack off and get the kill on Braviary just by going for the Helping Hand. So I am going to go for another Throat Chop here into the Rotom. Not much I can do here. I'm going to go for an Iron Head, I guess, because I don't have any way to hit the Rotom. Otherwise, I think maybe... Yeah, no, there is no other play here. I was going to say I should try to swap something out here, but there is no play. Hitmontop's actually going to go for a Mach Punch, which is really, really scary for me, and I think I lose now. I mean, I could have swapped into Coalossal there and gone for... I couldn't have gone for Surf because I am Scarfed, and now Max Lightning is going to absolutely obliterate me. Actually, I lived. Alright, never mind. So, surviving, that's interesting. I didn't even bring Coalossal because I don't have it. So I'm going to bring Braviary in right now. The only issue with this is the fact that he's actually going to be able to Mach Punch this Weavile, which I do not like. Is there a way around this? If I swap Weavile into Gyarados, because he's going to Mach Punch it, that's not surprising. Do I Dynamax my Braviary? Will that survive a Thunderbolt? I'm going to need it to. And then I guess I'll just Max Knuckle the Rotom here for some damage. And then hopefully Gyarados and Braviary will be able to take this. But I don't know. This is going to be super close. Gyarados comes in here, going to get the Intimidate off. Not going to matter at all. I'm just hoping to eat this Mach Punch. We also might see a Helping Hand into the Rotom. Braviary, of course, going to Dynamax right now. I want to say I can still pull this back with a Scarf Weavile in the back, but I really don't know. Braviary is going to have to put in some magic here. But maybe the American bird won't like a Canadian, so maybe it will just die to a Thunderbolt, especially in electric terrain. Could pose some issues. Hitmontop is indeed going to go for the Mach Punch, so happy I did swap into that Gyarados there. And Rotom is going to drop a Thunderbolt. Will it be enough into Braviary? It will not be enough into Braviary. So Braviary is going to go for a Max Knuckle right now. I'm going to go into this Rotom. Unfortunately, not going to pick up the Knockout, and I think that was a mistake on my end. I probably should have gone for the Speed, for the Max Airstream there to get the Speed boost, and then target the Rotom again. That way I would be faster with both Gyarados and Braviary. Now I just get outsped. And because I just get outsped, I have to predict which target he goes for here. I feel like he should be targeting Gyarados. I feel like Gyarados is the scarier mod. Although I think double attacking is the correct play, because he can't kill both of us. So I'm going to go Max Knuckle, and I'm going to go Power Up into the Rotom. Hitmontop is going to go Helping Hand, so actually I don't know where this attack is going to go. If he has Discharge, does he even learn Discharge? He is going to go Thunderbolt. It is indeed going to go into that Gyarados, so could have protected Gyarados there. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy I didn't Max Guard, because that would have been wasted my turn of Dynamax there. And now I have a +2 Braviary, +3. No, I swapped that. +2 Braviary, +2 Braviary on the field, which honestly not horrible. And I am bringing Scarf Weavile back in, and the threat on the field is gone. But the question is, did I waste too many resources killing that Rotom? And honestly, I want to say yes, I did. This play, I'm definitely 100% going for an Airstream. I gotta go fast, and I gotta get faster. Although I could Max Knuckle this T-Tar. Things are getting interesting now. Although I can just superpower the T-Tar next turn. Right? Does Weavile get low kick? Weavile has low kick. Do you think low kick... The question becomes, does low kick knock out T-Tar? If low kick can knock out T-Tar, I can go for the I can afford to go for the Airstream. If low kick doesn't knock out T-Tar, I can't. Thing is, then again, Hitmontop can just Mach Punch this Weavile. Right? And I feel like he might do that. Because I am scared of the Mach Punch, I am going to go for the low kick. I'm going to double the T-Tar here with a Max Knuckle. I think I just lose because he probably has Excadrill in the back regardless. We're going to find out. T-Tar is going to protect. I could have definitely targeted Hitmontop here with the Max Airstream. He is going to Mach Punch, is going to connect into Weavile. Of course, Max Knuckle going to connect through the Protect, but not going to be enough to save me here, because I am going to be locked into Brave Bird in future turns. And by locked into Brave Bird, I mean basically Brave Bird's the only way I'm going to kill Hitmontop, and then recoil from there should knock me out. Plus sand over here. That's just going to trigger weakness policy on this T-Tar. Yep. So unfortunately, not the start I wanted to this using with this team, but that's all right. We're learning. I also did timeout, but I'm not going to blame it on that. I was dominated here right from the beginning with that Rotom. I really had no chance. I think I just Brave Bird here, and I think the game's over regardless, because he probably just Mach Punches me, to be honest. Probably won't kill me, but he's not going to Mach Punch here. I am going to get Brave Bird off. That will indeed kill Hitmontop, and I guess I will indeed take myself out here rather than letting the T-Tar take me out. I have too much pride. I don't want T-Tar to kill me. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to let my Braviary faint on its own there. But Snorlax VGC is going to take the win here, so jump into one more. Hopefully be able to recover from this. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do want to just lead Weavile Coalossal in that match, but I don't think I can, because if he goes Sand, I'm actually in trouble if he just leads Sand. Right? Do I just lose if he leads Sand? I might not. Down to 454 here. Not the worst case scenario. I mean, anywhere in the top 1,000 is probably pretty good. But apparently we're going to be in the fog for this next battle. And number 101 rated opponent, which isn't too bad. We're going to see interesting team here. Looks to be some sort of, I guess, Sun variant? Is that the Solar Power? Is that Heliolisk's hidden ability there? Solar Power? I think it might be Solar Power. I know it gets Dry Skin and Water Absorb, and I think his other ability is Solar Power. I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing here, but Shiftry definitely with Chlorophyll, and Ninetales definitely going to be Drought. However, I do think Scarf Weavile Coalossal kind of looks good. That's the point of the team, I think. I'm going to go for the lead. I'm just going to rock with it. In the back, I definitely want Braviary. I definitely think it's really, really good here. Dragapult can't knock it out in one hit. Of course, I do have to watch out for that Heliolisk, so I am going to bring Gastrodon this time, as opposed to... Although I could go Drill. Is Drill better than Gastrodon? Drill won't die, get OHKO'd by Shiftry, so I am going to go Drill instead. So, I think we should be good enough to win this game here. I think these four should work. Not timing out this time is already a better start than the last battle. But we're going to be in Motostoke Stadium here. And it's going to be Sableye versus Arena here. The question becomes, what's the lead on my opponent's end? I want to say my opponent leads something like that Hitmontop. But it's going to be Gastrodon and Heliolisk, so I'm quite content. I am very content. Obviously, Surf, not the greatest move of choice here, because I'm only going to be doing damage to myself. Unless, of course, that Heliolisk is something like Solar Power. But I am 100% going to click Surf. And I am going to Dynamax here, and I am going to max Overgrowth into this Gastrodon. That should be enough to pick up the knockout, I would hope. I would imagine. Like, if it doesn't pick up the knockout, that's just sad. But, especially because I'm going to get the weakness policy off, right? So he's actually going to swap out of the Heliolisk here. I'm going to bring in the Hitmontop. So my attack on my Weavile is going to drop here. Not really concerning since I'm clicking Surf anyways. And, obviously the attack on the Coalossal here might not matter because we're special. Never mind. Yeah, we're a full special set on this team, so that won't matter at all. So I'd say this is a pretty decent turn, especially if we can get the knockout onto this Weavile. If we kill Weavile here, I think we just win. We can steamroll from here. But Coalossal gonna Dynamax, gonna be a big boy. And Weavile's gonna be going for Surf right now. Obviously Storm Drain is gonna boost that Gastrodon's special attack, which is the one thing I'm concerned about. And this is actually pretty scary, I guess, because he probably lives the max Overgrowth now. Although I don't know. I don't know this Cal. I guess we're going to find out right here together. I'd imagine he survives. I know we get the +2, but it's not stab, and I mean, I think we're only base 80 special attack with Coalossal. So I'd imagine Gastrodon's going to survive this turn. Weavile's going to click Surf. Gastrodon Storm Drain, that's fine. It does still go off though, right? Because it's a spread move. Okay, I was concerned there for a second. I'm like, wait, did they change that this generation? But thankfully they didn't. Coalossal's speed is going to raise drastically. I believe that's +4. I could be wrong, it might be +6, but I'm almost confident it's +4. Coalossal is indeed going to drop a max Overgrowth here. It's actually going to be Window Berry Gastrodon. So, Gastrodon definitely going to take this now really, really well. We're gonna see if he would have been able to. He would not have been able to survive that without that Rindo Berry. So pretty clutch Rindo Berry on my opponent's end right there, and we're probably gonna get blown back by a geyser. I would imagine. We're getting blown back by. Oh, it's gonna be Max Quake coming from this Gastrodon. Max Quake going into Coalossal here, and Coalossal will indeed drop to that, which is super unfortunate and defeats the whole purpose of the team. Maybe I should have swapped. He now gets the special defense. I don't know. I had no way to predict that was Rindo Berry though. This is the only issue I find with best of one, especially in a format where items are very undisclosed. Like this was the issue back in 2019 with Rayquaza in best of one. You had no clue what the item was gonna be. Here it's like everything can have kind of any item, because it's not like, oh, this is guaranteed to be this. This is guaranteed to be this. There is no item for Dynamax. There is no set items, especially this early in the format as well. So I'm gonna bring in Braviary right here. And honestly, I need to swap Weavile because I am locked into Surf. Forced into Excadrill, definitely not the greatest of options right now, and I am just going to click Tailwind. The question becomes, does Gastrodon want to pick up the knockout anyway? I'd imagine he would. We're probably going to see a fake out probably into my Braviary because I can no longer Dynamax. Excadrill's Mold Breaker, that's fine. Him on top is indeed going to go for the fake out, going to go into the Braviary here. We're going to see what Gastrodon wants to do. Max Hailstorm, so that's definitely full on targeting into my Braviary right now. I'm okay with this. I am going to die. Bit unfortunate. But now I come in with Weavile again, and I am no longer... Yeah, no, I think I lost. I'm trying to justify this in my head right now, and honestly, I think we just got bopped. Not the start I wanted with this team, but I mean, if that Gastrodon's not Rindo Berry, I think we just win. So I'm not too mad about this one, and I think that's the turning point right there. If he's not Rindo Berry, I think we have a chance. Other than that, I can't see us winning this now. I mean, I can double the Gastrodon, but without having Rock Slide on his Excadrill, I'm unable to get flinches that I need. I mean, I could go Iron Head, but I can't go Iron Head because I need to kill the Gastrodon. And I'm forced to Earthquake. I could High Horsepower. I'm going to High Horsepower. I'm going to double the Gastrodon right now. High Horsepower, and I feel like Icicle Crash is the strongest move of choice into Gastrodon here, and it's probably my strongest move overall as well. So, I'm going to go into Gastrodon with the Icicle Crash High Horsepower here. Not sure if it's going to be enough to pull this game back, or even kill this Gastrodon here. He's going to swap out Hitmontop, which kind of gives me a chance. Heliolisk is going to come in right now. If Weavile can somehow crit this Gastrodon, and I get the High Horsepower into Excadrill, into the Heliolisk there, it would have been decent, but I'm not going to get that off here, and we're going to see what my opponent wants to go for. Probably going to bring Hitmontop back in, I would imagine. Heliolisk buffed by the Hail. That's fine. I'm going to get buffed by the Hail as well, but my Sash will not be broken. If he's Focus Sash, of course, won't be broken either, because the grassy terrain is just going to bring it back up to full health. The question becomes, can I still win this potentially? I do have flinch potential. Obviously, he's going to bring in Hitmontop right now. I am going to double the Hitmontop. Hitmontop is what I'm scared of, so I'm going to go Iron Head and Icicle Crash into the Pokemon. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it back. I don't know what he has in the back. What are the options here? The options are Shiftry, Ninetales, or Dragapult. All three of which I can beat with probably either or here. Okay, maybe I can't beat Ninetales with Weavile, but gonna go for the Iron Head. Have to go for the flinch here, and I am gonna Icicle Crash to Hitmontop as well. He probably wants to go for a fake out. Doesn't want to take 2 attacks right now. Hitmontop is indeed gonna fake out. Is indeed gonna go into the Weavile. Weavile is gonna flinch. Heliolisk is gonna Hyper Voice, so this is a normal type move. We are indeed gonna survive with Weavile, which is very, very important. And Excadrill is gonna drop this Iron Head. I know I'm -1. Not gonna do a decent. Actually, did a decent chunk of damage. So the question becomes, does Earthquake plus Icicle Crash knock out this Hitmontop? If that's a yes, I think that's the play I have to go for. Right? Because I need to get rid of this Heliolisk this turn as well, because I can't afford to take another turn of damage for it. I need to go for it right now. So I'm going to go for it, and we're going to hope for the best. I will knock out my own Weavile in the process right now, but it's my only chance. I'm going to go Icicle Crash and Earthquake to try and pull this one back. Actually, I think Earthquake... it's got Mach Punch. Never mind. Definitely not going to win now, but I do believe Earthquake is halved now by the grassy terrain, but I could be wrong. If I remember from 2017, back in my Tapu Bulu using days. But Excadrill gonna go Earthquake right here. This probably will do nothing. Actually did a decent chunk, but obviously probably would have killed Heliolisk had Grassy Terrain not been activated on the field here. And honestly, I think Mach Punch should just finish up this Excadrill right now. I don't even think there's a point in trying to play this out. So I am just gonna run here. I'm not gonna let this mole go down. I don't want it to die. And we'll regroup and come back in the next episode. Because this was, not gonna lie, this was pretty rough. This was pretty rough. That Rindo Berry definitely swung things too far into his favor there, and ended this one. So we'll run, we'll quit for now, but we'll be back in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching this one, guys. I guess I'll wait till the battle actually officially gets over. But thanks for watching this one, guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode.